Hello, dear multicellular organisms, zoos learners, Homo sapiens sapiens. Welcome back to our zoology class. So, in today's our zoology class, in this video module, we are going to discuss and learn about immunization, immune system, immunity. What is immunity? What is immunization? How we have to do immunization according to our body? Why should we do? How can we do? Then what are the advantages? What is the need for the immunization? Let we know in this video module. First of all, before going to immunization, let we come to know what is health. So what are you thinking about health? What do you know about health? What is health basically? Health in the sense the social, mental, physical well-being of an particular organism is known as health. So socially, mentally, physically, that organism should be perfect. Everything should be perfect. Then that consider as health. In the sense, simply we can tell that different types of chemical activities, actions and reactions takes place in the organism body, that is known as health. Commonly that is called metabolism, metabolic activities, combination of anabolic and catabolic activities together called metabolic activities, that is also known as life. Once these metabolic activities are interrupted, disturbed with the help of or the by the action of unwanted factors like microbes or chemicals or dust or pollutants, whatever it may be, if those activities are disturbed, interrupted, then that condition is known as disease. So what is a disease? The interruption of the metabolic activities of the particular organism body is known as disease. So those factors are called microbes, microorganisms. Those are called pathogens. So those pathogens are transmitted by the wind, insects, humans, through touching or through contamination of the food and water, etc., etc., etc. So these all modes and these are called agents. So the organisms are called pathogens. The transmitting organisms are called agents or vectors. So here, diseases two types: chronic disease, acute disease. Chronic disease in the sense it prolonged months and years and years. Take an example: typhoid, cholera, malaria, chikungunya. These all are comes under chronic disease. Then acute disease in the sense within weeks. Best example, recently world is faced and suffered a lot due to this disease, corona. So corona is comes under acute disease. Of course, based upon the severity, it is a dangerous one. But based upon the time period, time duration, incubation or pre-patent period, whatever it may be, that comes under acute. So after 2 weeks quarantine, it may be cured based upon the age factor. So age factor also here plays major role according to the severity, the dangerous condition. So chronic in the sense prolonged one, acute in the sense just a few days or within 1 month. Then infectious and non-infectious. Infectious in the sense it will be spread from one person to another person. That is also called communicable disease. Non-infectious in the sense it never will be spreaded from one person to another person. That is called non-communicable or non-infectious. Communicable or infectious. So these two are also a type of diseases based upon the chronic and acute. And one more type of diseases, those are will be spreading or transmitting from generations to generations. BP, sugar, cancer, then white skin patches, hair fall, sight problem, etc., etc., mental retardation, etc. These all are comes under heritable diseases. So generations to generations they will be transferring or spreading. So coming to our main point, immunization. So what is immunity? The capacity or the resistance power or the mechanism which is fighting against the foreign bodies or microbes or external factors to protect our body, to keep our body being healthy. Such type of power or that process or the mechanism is called immunity, and the immunity is maintained by a special system called immune system. So this immune system must be, should be compulsory 3 months once or 6 months once or yearly once or 2 years once, continuously based upon the generations of the humans and the external environmental factors. The system should be boosted up. How we are what it is called upgrading the generations 3G, 4G, 5G, 6G, and especially these versions, Android versions 2.3.4.5.0, 6.7 whatever it may be. So based on these electronic appliances upgradation, same as our human body and the immune system should be upgraded. Why? Because the body is facing regularly, day to day, day by day, month by month, year by year, different types of factors. So our body should be upgraded. That is known as immunization. Then how can we immunize our body? In the sense, the special chemical that is called vaccine. So the vaccine is gathered from the Latin word called vacca. In Latin, vacca means cow. You knew already father of vaccination is Edward Jenner. Edward Jenner, first time before invention of the vaccine, he was observed chicken and smallpox, that pandemic condition. Endemic in the sense, within the particular area, if any disease is spreaded, that is called endemic. Pandemic in the sense, from one area to throughout the world, all areas, all countries, continents, if it will be spreading, that is called pandemic. Best example, corona. Now it become endemic and slowly the corona is eradicating. Why? Because vaccines are invented by the scientist. Okay. So here, Edward Jenner, in the 17th century, he was observed the chicken and smallpox dangerous diseases, and one day he was observed 8 years old boy suffering due to this disease, and in the village the dairy maids in the sense the workers who are working in the dairy industry, the sense kettles, that milk products and kettles rearing, reproduction and etc. In that kettles industry, that animal husbandry industry, whomever they are working, they are not getting chicken and smallpox disease. Why? Because they have pustules on their body. You knew what are the pustules. So those pustules, whomever they are having, they are not getting chicken and smallpox. Then he was tested the fluid present in the dairy maid's body pustules. He has extracted the fluid and injected the fluid into the chicken and smallpox diseased children, especially one 8 years old boy. After 2 or 3 months, the chicken and smallpox disease is completely cured. Then he was decided to invented the chemical, the medicine, that is vaccine, vacca, cow. Nowadays, worldwide, regularly, we are taking those vaccines for the immunization purpose. So due to taking this vaccine, injecting the vaccine is called vaccination. So in this corona pandemic situation also we have immunized dose 1, dose 2, booster dose based upon the age factor, children level to 60 years old, adult, old age persons, different doses we have taken. So here, due to this vaccination in our body, antibodies are developed. These antibodies attack the antigens, nothing but foreign bodies. So automatically our immunization process will be boosted up. So in this way, Edward Jenner became the father of vaccine, because first time he was invented, and father of immunization also Edward Jenner. Worldwide, every year around 2 to 3 millions of the people, they are dying due to lack of the vaccination. They are not getting vaccine in time. And around 20 million infants below 3 years, 4 years, 5 years children, around 20 millions infants also, they are not getting vaccines sufficiently worldwide in time. So due to these type of diseases, they are dying every year according to the WHO report. So in our body, the major cells are called T cells, B cells and memory cells. So these all types of cells under the control of these antibodies and functions against the antigens, and perfectly our immune system will be maintained. So study of immune system is known as immunology. So my dear juice learners, I hope you understood this little information regarding immunization and why, how, and when it was started, etc. So in our one more video module, we will meet again soon. Till then, good luck.